Is it possible to wage a war without punishing the innocent? This is the question at the heart of the recent Israel-Palestine conflict. Simon Birmingham, opposition foreign affairs spokesman, vehemently denies that Israel is collectively punishing Palestinians for the atrocities committed by Hamas. It's important that we do not allow moral equivalence to be drawn, he asserts, in an interview with ABC's Insiders. He describes the attacks of Hamas against Israel as horrific. Yet, when pressed on whether Israel's strategy of cutting off supplies to Gaza could be justified, Birmingham remains non-committal, saying, "Israel is dealing with a very complex situation, and I'm not going to prejudge the military strategy." On the other side of the spectrum, Cabinet Minister Ed Husic paints a stark picture of the situation in Gaza. Innocent Palestinians are paying a horrible price, an utterly horrible price, for Hamas's barbarism, he tells Sky News. Husic brings up the question of whether Israel has breached international law, leaving it open for others to decide. He expresses his deep concern for the suffering of innocent people, though he stops short of claiming a widespread concern within the Labour caucus about Palestine's treatment. Still, the discord within the government is not lost on opposition defense spokesman Andrew Hastie. In an interview with Sky News, he accuses Prime Minister Anthony Albanese of losing control over his cabinet. Hastie points out the differing voices emerging from the Labour cabinet on the Israel-Hamas conflict as evidence of a divided government. Husic, however, maintains his stance, defending Australians who want to protest to make their concerns known to politicians. He firmly believes that there is no room for hate speech, Islamophobia, or anti-Semitism, stating, "These are acidic, they corrode social cohesion, they have to be called out and dealt with." In conclusion, the Israel-Palestine conflict presents a complicated scenario. On one hand, there's the question of Israel's right to defend itself against attacks. On the other, the plight of innocent Palestinians cannot be ignored. It's a delicate balance between security and humanitarian concerns, one that continues to spark debates and divide opinions. As the world watches, the resolution to this conflict remains uncertain. Yet one thing is clear: the voices of both sides need to be heard, and a peaceful resolution is a necessity, not an option.